I'm Creative Crambo, back with another one. I am so pleased at the moment. The channel's just hit 500 subscribers. I am absolutely over the moon and want to thank every single one of you guys who have subscribed. Do really appreciate every single one of you guys doing that. Help me on my way. And yeah, so we reached 500 subscribers. Bearing in mind Christmas time, I think I only got 40 subscribers. So well pleased, over the moon, happy days, and really do appreciate every single one of you guys hitting that subscribe. Let's get into the video. Yeah, so what I'm doing is laminate flooring here, and to be honest with you, you can go two directions. You can either go that way or you can go down that way. I'm going to go down this way, only because I like to see the full board coming through like that. Also as well on this on the flooring I'm going to be doing this in a half bond, so I'll come to the board halfway each time. It looks nice when you've got the nice detail there coming through halfway through the board. The subfloor really now is it's made up. Well, what you got to do is make sure all your floorboards are clean. There's no nails sticking up and everything else. So give that a good hoover out. They're floorboards, and that's what I'm working with. I've gone with the underlay there. To be honest with you, it's like a foam underlay. It's not too bad, but it just covers those joints up there through the floorboards. I've also gone with a fibre bowl as well through there. And all I've done there is stagger the joints and also tape up all the joints as well. I've used gaff tape for that as well because to be honest, it sticks like you know what, so it keeps it all in place. Before I start though, what I've got to do is I've got to cut down there the frame there and the architrave in the corner, just so the laminate flooring just glides underneath there and makes a better job. I've also got to do the same that side. In fact, I'll show you how to do that as well. I mean, you can use a multi-tool to do this, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the saw and just chop it out with a sharp chisel and hammer. There's not much cutting there to do. It's just a little around there, around the frame, around the architrave. I'll cut that through, and we'll get the laminate floor sailing underneath there. So yeah, it's quite a big room to be honest with you as well. I'm all set up to go. Also as well, I mean the laminate flooring here has been in the room for about a week. But get the laminate flooring in the area where you're going to be working for a couple of days, just so it acclimatises to the room. But I'm all good to go. Got the chops all set up. Like I said, really do appreciate everybody who has subscribed, and it's road to 600 subs. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to cut your frame out there and your architrave there, so your flooring sort of sails underneath there. Okay, and I'm only going to be using a handsaw to do this. I'm only going to cut through that bit there in the architrave and a little bit in there. I'll just use a chisel to chop out the area there. So it's quite easy to do, but using your floorboard there, your laminate floor there as a guide, you're going to take your saw, and what you're going to do is just start working where you're going to be cutting it, using that as a guide. Keep it flat. Just use an offcut of laminate flooring there. That sounds like a nail, but get through that. what I'll do now is I'll take that laminate flooring away. It's already nearly cut through. Get back in the same cut. I'll move my hand away from that so you can see. Like a couple of nails there. Won't do the teeth of that, not good, but okay. So now with your chisel, nice sharp chisel there, just take that area out. There you go. Making sure you've got all it out. A little bit there. Oh, there was a nail there. There was a nail. I thought there would be. Just bring that down. I think I'm clear. Oh, there's another nail. No problem. Let's get it. Yeah, so yeah, your board then can sail underneath the frame there and the architrave. Makes it a nice job as well, and that's how you do it. Get round that bit, I've got round that bit, all good. Yeah, I'm all set out now on the laminate flooring. Got my half bond sorted through there. All set out now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows in there at the moment, but I need to get past this doorway. So what I need to do is just mark that up there. That's where I cut out earlier. And I need to measure that there. Let's just take a measurement on that. That's 30mm. So I need to come down there 30mm and take a bit of that out. Get past that doorway. So I'm coming 30mm. Through there, get the square on that. That comes through there. Alright, I could use that, but I haven't got to really. Yeah, take that bit out there. Slide the flooring through underneath the frame there and the architrave. And then after that, I'm good to go with straight runs all the way through. Let's just do that. So what I'm going to do now is just get that underneath the frame there. Just get it in there, click it in somewhere near. But what I'll do is just going to use a little bit of flooring there to tap this in. Nice and steady. I need to get to that mark there to keep them at the half bond. That is perfect. Looking good there too. Still got a gap there. Lovely job. What that leaves me now to do is I've got straight runs, wall to wall, all the way through. Carry on doing that. Maintain the half bond on the laminate flooring. It's already looking really good. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Let's get this filled in through here, back to that wall. Yeah, going to show you the best way to cut around radiator pipes. You need to get back there with the board. So the easiest thing to do is just line your board up as if you are putting it in like that. And what you want to be doing is marking through the centre of that pipe. Just like that. Then go alongside the pipe. Maintain your gap at the back there. Position it so it's sort of in, really, like that. Then again, you want to be marking up the centre of that pipe there, which is about there. Then all you're going to do is mark those lines through, like that. Then you want to be going like that. At that point there where they cross, that's where you're going to be drilling out. That pipe's 15mm. I'm using a 20mm cutter there. That gives it a bit of a gap all the way around. We're just going to drill it out now. Just like that. Then with your square, just come to the edge of the circle there, draw yourself a line through, just like that. Then we're going to be cutting it out. Nice and steady. Go. That's it, drop the tape. Okie doke, so that's going to go in there like that now. clipped in. Okay. Then with the offcut, that's just going to go at the back of the pipe like that. But I'm going to stick it in with a bit of adhesive. That's a bit of CT1. Stick a bit in the back of there. If you're offcut, place that at the back. And that's it, lovely job. Also as well, I'll put a nice cover plate on there as well, just to hide the holes up. So I'll do the same on that one. That's a great job. And that's the best way to cut round your pipes on your flooring. Yeah, I've got all the laminate flooring all finished now. Must admit, really pleased with the job, how it turned out. I went with the half bond going through, but I really like that. Them joints here are all nicely, perfectly in line, all the way through there. Likewise with these, they're all the same. They all run perfectly through. All nice and straight going through. I do like the half bond. The skirting, I'm going to use the primed MDF skirting there with the square edge. I think that's going to look really nice. Something different. That's a future video. But yeah, well pleased guys with how it turned out. A little tip for you as well, if you come into that end board and you're struggling to get it in, then just use a tool like that and then you can just knock it in from the edge there. You know, you've got a bit of a gap there as well, so you can just get that last board in. And that's why I work from the door as well. I wanted to put the cut in this corner over here. I've got a wardrobe over there as well and some drawers, so I wanted to get the cut in that back wall there. Also as well, I did make a nice job of them as well with the cover plates there. I think I just scratched that up a little bit there on the spray, but I'm going to redo that. Same that side, there you go, that's a bit of angle for you. The man shows you on the vid. There you go, all nice. You don't really know it's there really from above. So yeah, well pleased. Just want to say thank you very much for all your support on the channel. That's how you do a nice bit of laminate flooring. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.